Support WrestleTalk!
Click the thumbs up. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis. And I'm very excited to announce Keith Apicary finally makes his debut on WrestleTalk at the end of this episode. So stay tuned for that main event, which we definitely won't change last minute like WWE did with Money in the Bank. Nia Jax vs Ronda Rousey was easily the biggest match going into last Sunday's pay-per-view, with Rousey's name drawing the most mainstream interest of anything on the show. So why wasn't the match the pay-per-view main event? According to PW Insider, it was in WWE's original plans, but at some point over the weekend, the decision was made to close with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, something which reportedly upset a few members of the roster. Some women who were disgruntled, and I don't mean Nia or Ronda, some women in the locker room who were disgruntled or bummed. I shouldn't say disgruntled because they weren't pissed. They were bummed that they thought they were going to close out the pay-per-view, and it turned out that didn't happen. But main event or not, the backstage reaction was still overwhelmingly positive, as Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp revealed on Twitter. Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax both got a lot of praise coming through the curtain for tonight's match, I'm told. And that isn't the only interesting news coming out of Money in the Bank, as the real reason behind AJ Styles beating Shinsuke Nakamura yet again has potentially been revealed. Heading into Sunday, Nakamura had lost all 5 of his WWE title matches, the 2 against Jinder Mahal last year, and the WrestleMania 34 Greatest Royal Rumble and Backlash bouts against Styles from the last few months. With AJ also 3-1 up in their feud, most expected Money in the Bank would finally see Nakamura winning SmackDown's top championship. But thanks to the referee counting too fast and not in Japanese, he lost. According to Wrestling Observer Live, the decision to keep the belt on AJ wasn't down to storylines or the company not having faith in Nakamura though, it was because of the most anticipated video game in the history of video games ever in the universe. Video games. Michael Cole's words, not mine. WWE 2K19. Apparently that despite Shinsuke getting over really well as a heel in recent months, WWE wanted Styles to be the champion when he was unveiled as the 2K19 cover star. Speaking of video games, segue, it's time for the WrestleTalk debut of Sega enthusiast Keith Apicary, who will now be revealing his favourite WWE moment of the week every Thursday in the form of interpretive dance.
Hello, my name, Keith Apicary. Yes, I is who Keith Apicary is. And for those of you who don't know, well, Vince is a fan. Ellsworthless stole my job, and if you don't like the style of my face, well, just think about how it feels for me being inside of it. And now, time for my favorite WWE moment of the week, retold in the form of dance. This week, my body will tell you of the time when Ronda basically obliterated every single person on WWE payroll. I call it calm chaos escalating to rowdy rampage. Yeah, alright, well that's it. That's my favorite WWE moment of the week, retold by my body in the form of dance. Back to you in the studio, Ollie.
Thanks, Keith. If you want more Keith Apicary, and why wouldn't you? Subscribe to his channel by clicking the button on screen now, and check out his remarkably succinct WWE reviews. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling told through the form of interpretive dance.